everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have an exciting video for you today. At least I'm excited. I don't know if you will be, but I actually completed my very first journal ever. So I'm not really a journaler. Maybe like in middle school and high school, and I think I had one journal in college. I never actually completed from front to end a journal. So it's just not something that I typically do. And but I finally decided, so I've been home, you know, maybe like a lot of you, for the past 3.5 months now, I guess. And so I've been home since mid-March, and mid-May about, I decided, you know what, why don't I just start a journal, sort of like a quarantine journal. So I have a journal in here that I created myself a while back, but let me just show you. I'm housing it in this, I believe it's by Lawn Fawn. It is like a traveler's notebook cover, and it's super cute. I've had it maybe a year or two. I can't even remember. I think my sister-in-law got it for me from our local craft store, and I just really like it. It's so cute. It's a nice size. So I housed my journal in here, and as you can see, it's pretty chunky. It's the only book I have in here. It has 2 straps, so I could put another book in here, but I don't even know if I would do that because it's so chunky right now. But I love that it's chunky. So let me just pull the book out. I do like this Lawn Fawn cover because I feel like this is like just the right amount of elasticity, if that makes sense. It's not like too loose and not too tight. So I think they did it really well. And it's just nice and simple. Okay, so like I said, this is the journal I've been using. So this is a handmade journal. I created this. It was actually the very first handmade junk journal that I ever made. My sister-in-law, who is Emmy's Everything on YouTube, she learned how to make this, and then she taught me how to make it. So this was what we did. This is what I created when she gave me a little tutorial about how to make a hand-stitched journal. So this has 3 hole stitch, I think is what you call it. So it has just a mixture of papers, which you'll see as I flip through it. And then I added on top of it. I'll do a quick flip through, or what I hope is quick. So the outside cover is just a scrapbook, a sheet of a scrapbook paper. And the size of the journal, I believe, is your standard traveler's notebook size. So it's 8 inches long by, by 4 1/4 inches wide. I don't know if that's standard traveler's notebook size, but I think I did compare it to another notebook and it was the same size. So, but I know that even traveler's notebooks come in different sizes. So yeah, so like I said, I created this. There's an inside long pocket here. So I found this a little journal story card in my stash recently. So I don't know if I'm actually going to fill this out for this journal, because before I found this, I had already sort of given the same kind of details, except not like theme, 1-word description or anything like that. But I gave a little, you know, story about what I want to do with this journal. So I started it on May 15th. At that point, we were going on week 10 of our stay-at-home order where I was. And so I just thought that this was a good time to keep a journal. So I decided would be my quarantine journal, not knowing how much longer the quarantine would last, but I am still at home. We are at a different phase in our lockdown, or whatever you want to call it. So people have returned to work, but I'm fortunate enough to continue to work from home, which is helpful because the kids have no place to go this summer. So the very first sheet is this really nice yellow vellum. I just kind of left it as is. And then this is really nice, pretty scrapbook paper. I found these foil stickers, alpha stickers, and then I just put quarantine 2020. So I journaled a little bit. I have like this belly band. I just put just some little things, and then quarantine and craft. I didn't know where this was going to take me. Like I said, I'm not really a journaler, so I didn't really intend for this to be like a place where I put my deepest thoughts and whatever like that. It was more just like documenting, you know, sort of like a journal / scrapbook. So documenting my time while I'm at home and whatever we might have done outside of the house from time to time. So this page, I think because there was a lot of bleeding, this is just a graph paper, just like your regular graph paper that you would use for school. And there was some bleed through with the pen that I used. So I thought, okay, rather than try to figure out how to write on top of it, I just covered it with these washi strips. This is a piece of origami paper. And then a journaling card stuck in here. This is a sticker from, I think from an Amy Tangerine set. I haven't read too much, but I did read 3 books. The To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, which I think I read back in March, but it was sort of, there was overlap with the lockdown, so I just thought I'd put it down there. This was a peg doll. I put the little sticker label of the company that the little small business, she's a fellow crafter that I see from time to time when I sell at craft fairs. So she's like my little crafting friend. So I purchased a peg doll from her. And then this is like her really nice card. So yeah, it's like this plastic. I like it. So I'm just covering this up because I journaled a little bit and I'm not even sure what it's about. So same here. So these 3 pages were probably the most personal journaling I did. But yeah, and then after that, it just gets more lighthearted. So the one good thing about this time at home has been, other than, you know, being able to spend time with my family, my kids a little bit more, is that I was able to sort of reorganize my little craft corner / work from home corner, because I was always sort of disorganized. I didn't have everything in one place. I still don't have everything in one place, but I have a lot of things now in one place. I bought a new desk. I set it up. It's in front of my bookshelf, this huge bookshelf that I have that I crammed a bunch of craft supplies on. Yeah, and so I just sort of made this like my little crafty girl. Here's a little snapshot of I don't have a craft room, but one day I hope to have one. But I do have a little craft corner. So, and I love it. Okay, so here is just another page. this, I put some May birthdays. And then here, it was my son's 10th birthday. So he had a little quarantine birthday. But you know what? These kids have amazed me because I was scared that they were going to be bored out of their minds. But maybe, like, I feel like after the second week of staying at home, they totally just, like, adapted to it and got used to it and stopped complaining about not getting to go anywhere or whatever. And every, like, holiday or special day since we've been home has been declared by my now 10-year-old as the best whatever ever. So for instance, Easter, you know, we don't really go all out on Easter, but from time to time we go to a party somewhere. We have a, you know, we join a bigger Easter egg hunt. But we just did a little small, you know, gathering just within our household. We, you know, cooked, and I just hid eggs outside in our yard. So it was just an Easter egg hunt between my two kids, and my son was like, best Easter ever. And I was shocked. And then every event since then. Mother's Day, he thought it was the best Mother's Day ever. His birthday, which I thought, you know, usually he either has a party at school or we have just have a small party, a small gathering with other family. He might go to Chuck E. Cheese, or we go to the mall. He goes to GameStop. And he declared this birthday the best birthday ever, even though it was just us. So yeah, it's just nice that, like, the little things, like, still, you know, bring them joy. So I'm happy for that. So his facial expression here, he might look like he's, I don't know, not so happy, but he's actually, like, so happy because he just opened up his last gift of the day. So I sort of spread his gift giving throughout the day. He didn't know that he had more gifts. So every time I gave him another gift, he was super excited, and it sort of built up. And so he got the one thing that he wanted the most at the very end, and he was so happy. So he was actually like, this was me capturing him, going like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe it. He was so happy. It was a dinosaur. He's really into dinosaurs and Godzilla. So it was a Jurassic World Carnotaurus, I think, toy. So yeah, he's 10. He still plays with toys, which I am not complaining about, because I'd rather he be into toys than, I don't know, some of the kids are, I feel like, too grown for their age. So he never got into Fortnite. He does like Minecraft, but I don't need him to get into something like Fortnite. I feel like the longer I could keep him as a younger kid, the better, I think. This is more of his birthday. This is a little belly band. Sorry, because I put stickers, it kind of gets stuck in there. So my son and my daughter and their baby sister. She declared this Zoom Zoom Minnie Mouse plushie as their baby sister a few months ago, and she has not stopped. It has stuck. We are all like, yeah, we all take care of Minlin is her name. So that is our new baby. Ooh, let me try to stick this back in here. And then this is like all the little dinosaur figures he got for his birthday. This is a blurry photo. It's just all, so I just printed these photos on my printer. It's not on photo paper. It's not photo quality. But I knew that if I was going to wait to order photos, I would never finish this journal. So I just decided, you know what? I just need to print these photos out. It's not like I'm treating this as like an archive quality scrapbook. For the purposes of this journal, these photos would be okay. So that's what I did. and I'm happy I did it. So this is an airmail envelope, which I love. Here, just talking about some school being out for summer. And then I found these stickers and I just thought they were perfect to the lyrics of the song. So I had played the song to my kids on their last day of school. School's out for summer. So, and then for like a few weeks after that, it was like stuck in their head. They were always singing it. So I just thought I should document that. So no more pencils, no more books, no more teachers. This is the closest thing to dirty look I could find. I don't know if it's good, but no more teachers' dirty looks. This is the center of the journal. So in here, inside the envelope is where it was stitched. Oh. I think this is a letter from the governor saying, you got a stimulus check. I think I just stuck it in there because why not, right? Like, if this is documenting, sort of documenting my time during the pandemic, getting a stimulus check is one of those things worth noting. My son drew this and and cut it out and gave it to me, so I put it in my, it's a piece of toast. Oh, I need to update this because I've been watching other shows, but I tried to list down the shows, maybe not the movies, but the shows I've been binge watching over the quarantine period. And Space Force was a while ago because I watched it as soon as it came out, and I binged and watched it all the way through, maybe like over 1 or 2 days. So I've watched a few other shows since then, a few other series, so I need to update this list before I put this book. So we just grabbed breakfast. We live on an island, so we have, you know, we're surrounded by beautiful beaches. We just parked at the side of the road next to the coast, and so after we ate breakfast, the kids just got out. They stuck their feet in the water, and I just took a couple of pictures. So, oh, and it was on Memorial Day that we did that, so it's just a little stroll. So yeah, cute. And there's Minlin, our baby sister. Oh, okay, so here I put, this page is too pretty to cover up, so I won't, because it's just a nice scrapbook paper. And then we've had like a couple of Zoom birthday parties. So this is my daughter. She attended a Bluey birthday party over Zoom. And as a little project, we made this crown. And then I journaled in the back. Okay, so I love these pages. So if you've seen my previous videos, in one of them I showed you that I created this awesome, I mean, I think it's awesome, this awesome collage. And so I wanted to stick a piece of the collage sheet in this book to document that. And then I sort of just decorated with more like vintagey colors, except maybe these stickers here, but just to show, like, because I was so proud of this collage, so I just journaled a little bit about it. And then here, my daughter, she made a bunch of these like candies, and they were just so cute. And then my sister-in-law, I was showing them to her, and she over FaceTime, and she said that, hey, we can make a collage out of it. And so that's what I did. I made I just laid them out on a sheet of green paper, and then I scanned it and, you know, printed it. And I think it's so cool. And then these are the sort of the last of my pages. So again, it wasn't a very, there weren't very many pages in this book, which I think is what made it a great size, a great thing for me to start off with, because it wasn't overwhelming. I didn't feel the need to, like, I didn't feel pressured to journal every day or to document something every day. So it was just whenever I was going to be finished was when I was going to be finished. And yeah, I just feel so accomplished. So last weekend we went on a staycation, a 2-day staycation. This was the first time my kids really got out of the car anywhere. And we stayed at a really nice hotel on island. And yeah, I wanted to document it. So it was over Father's Day and my husband's birthday the following day. So here's a little pocket where I journaled behind this card with this tag that I made. these printables, so for these pages, I just used printables that my sister-in-law created. So she made this journal, this collage here. So I printed that out, tore off the edges to make it fit, and I think it's perfect. And then all these doodles, she made that. So I printed them on my end, and so these were black and white doodles I colored in, and then this was already colored, and I just think it's perfect. So again, she did all these doodles, and I just feel like they were so perfect for documenting my kids at the beach. We had a private pool. We had 2 rooms. So the second room we had a private pool on the terrace, which was awesome. It was not a huge pool. It was small, but it was perfect for my 2 kids. They had hours of fun in that pool. And then our godson was there with us for a little bit. So they had fun playing with him, even though he's just a baby. So this is an envelope. And so I journaled. And then my husband, his birthday. And then here was a nice card from the hotel, and it was personalized. It was addressed to me, so that was cute. I just wanted to stick it in here. My godson, my daughter, she's getting a back massage from and then another collage sheet from Emmy, just a journaling card. And then we're coming to the end of the book, so I didn't cover this, and then I just thought, okay, this is the other side of the vellum paper, and it's so pretty. I thought about leaving it blank, but I already had a blank sheet at the front, so I just thought, okay, I have these summer bucket list stickers from this pretty old Happy Planner or Mambi sticker book. I think this was the very first sticker book I got from Mambi, and it's the seasonal planner, the seasonal stickers, and so they had a page of these clear stickers that had a summer bucket list. So I just did this right now. I just got a few of the stickers, things that we could possibly do. We are still, you know, in pandemic time, so a lot of the things like going on a vacation, although a staycation was sort of our vacation, wouldn't really be something feasible. So I just got things like have a beach day, which we've already done. Again, I live on an island, so we can't really go on road trips. What we do, drive around the island as our sort of like a little adventure that we do from time to time, just to go sightseeing and get out of the house. So I figured that's sort of like a road trip. This is a sticker from my Bando, one of my Bando sticker books. So it's a pool with people swimming, and then stargazing, barbecuing. That's something that we could do. So yeah. And then I just journaled about my success in completing this book. So I'm so happy, and I feel like I can't wait to get started on the next one. So for now, I don't know if I'm gonna house it in here forever, because I could use this again, this cover, but because I have other journals, other covers that have never been used, I feel like I should just use a different one for the next journal. So for now, I'm gonna keep this in here, just because it's just so nice and perfect in there. Oh, I forgot to put this card back in. Yeah, so I'm just gonna house it in this Lawn Fawn cover Traveler's Notebook for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. I'm hoping that I can figure out what journal I'm going to use next. I just want to keep this momentum going and hopefully share with you in the future my future journal. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Till the next video. Bye.